Yeah. Now the first one, she should be kind of pudgy, and she should be wearing like a maid outfit. And then the second one, I want her to be a little older, but still pretty and all. But I want her to have a yeah. And then we'll use them to serve communion. Those two girls, and we'll. Okay. I want the first one to be a little pudgy, you know, and have like a maid's outfit on. That sounds real good. And then I want the second one to be like a little older but still pretty, and she should have a whip. You know, one of them like riding crop that. We start. Yeah, and we'll use them to serve communion, and then we'll get some fellas, I guess, to pass the offering after that next Sunday at church. All right. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Reverend. Bye. Hello. I'm the Reverend Dr. J.G. Gunsett, and this is Double Wide Advice at a Single Wide Price, your weekly radio/internet advice program, coming at you live from beautiful Hoke, Texas. I know I've been away for a while, and I'm sorry for that, but let me explain what happened. See, I got a little information brought to me that said a lot of people who out there were thinking of me as being a little bit rednecky. They were thinking to themselves, he's kind of a redneck. And I want y'all all to know, that just ain't the case. Because the reason I've been gone so long is because I was celebrating all the holidays straight on through. I celebrate every single holiday because I am a man of the world. I get in touch with my inner Jew American, and I celebrate me some Hanukkah. I get in touch with my inner Black American, and I celebrate me some Kwanzaa. And I get in touch with my inner White American, which also happens to be my outer. I'm an outer White American, but inside I'm a White American too, a little bit of me. And I celebrate me some Christmas. That's what I do. So, you know, pretty much from Thanksgiving, right on the end of Thanksgiving, right on through till January 7th or 8th, I'm swamped because I'm you know, touching all those different parts of myself. So that's why I've been gone. I'm sorry. I know we got letters piled up and everything, but I'm back. I'm here to answer your questions, and you know, we can stop the rednecky stuff because I'm a man of the world. Let's get right to it then. I got a letter here from Sarah. It's a pretty name, Sarah, Bible name. Now Sarah here says that she is real worried about the way the war is going over in Iraq, and that's what she basically wrote me about. So I wanted to address that too. You know, I wanted to address that very point. I am upset about the way the war is going in Iraq too. We have got, as a world superpower, stock loads of nuclear weapons. They're just sitting there, unused. There is a war going on, a whole Terry's waving his arms at me, sorry. Why are you waving your arms at me, Terry? Flapping your arms like that. I can't hear you, they can't hear you. Could we invest maybe a little bit of money in a microphone or something, Terry? Because nobody knows what's going on back there. All right. She's against the war. Are you sure? Again? She's against it. You're against the war, Sarah? Against the war? Against the terrorists? You want the terrorists to win, Sarah? Is that what I'm finding out right now? Let me tell you one thing, one holiday I don't celebrate, Sarah. I don't celebrate International Terrorist Day, International Strap a Bomb to Myself and Walk into an Orphanage full of God-loving Americans Day. I don't celebrate that. I don't celebrate Attack the Institutions of Democracy and Free Marketism Day. I don't celebrate that day, Sarah. So I take umbrage with your letter. I really do. So let me tell you a little something about what goes on over there in the Middle East. Those people, they love camels and they hate democracy. And that's the truth. So if you love them so much, let me tell you what, why don't you move over there and you can live in a hut in the desert made out of camel dung, and you can eat camel dung for breakfast and dinner, because that's what they do, because they don't have democracy. They don't have democracy, and so they eat camel dung. Sarah, all right? Where are you from? San Francisco, California. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Tell you what, you're so close, Sarah. Why don't you just sail across the ocean there to North Korea, and why don't you marry yourself a little Kim Jong-il? And then what you can do is you can bring your special brand of terrorist-loving terrorist loving to North Korea, and you guys can be communist, terrorist loving American haters, and you guys can eat camel dung and rice and hate America and democracy and freedom, and that's what you can do for the rest of your life. And you can have yourself a bunch of little Osama Jung-ils, you two, and you guys can love communism and hate the free market and nuke everything that God loves in America. That would be just fine, huh? Probably just fine with you the way that works. Tell you what, Terry, this letter has upset me. Can we screen these a little better, please? Let me tell you what. I don't want any more letters from San Francisco. Matter of fact, I don't want any more letters from the entire state of California, okay? There's a reason God put y'all on the left. Terrorists loving, democracy hating, rice eating, freedom lovers, freedom haters. Well, that's worked me up something fierce. I'm just going to read the back of this and read the sponsor, and then I'm out because I can't stand this anymore. You know, come back from my vacation and have this thrust in my face. Our sponsor today is old Jack Baxter and his wife Diane down at Shanghai Express. They want to remind you that Shanghai Express is the only authentic Asian food in town due to the fact that Jack's grandpapa served in Korea. So if you want authentic Asian food, go down there to Jack and Diane Shanghai Express. California, you stay out of it. And the rest of you, it's been a pleasure ministering to you today. We'll all real soon.